Hello everyone and welcome back to Detective Conan openings. I almost forgot what I was doing here, and today we are finishing off the openings of this show. I'm excited to jump into this and to see what the most modern versions of these openings are like. We've got, well, I thought we would have had fewer openings in this video, but I think we actually have more than normal. And the reason for that is we are going from 51 to 59, and then also there's some alternate versions of a couple of these in this list that I have. And so I think I'm at least going to be checking out what those alternate versions are to see what they are, to see what, like, I imagine they're like maybe different visuals or something. So it's actually going to come out to like we're probably going to be watching, you know, 12 or 13 or something different openings in this video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping into it. After this, we are going to be done with the Detective Conan openings. Now, if you want more Detective Conan content in general, feel free to continue to support this video. Comment down below, let me know. Right now, I don't have necessarily a plan to do it. But I have really liked doing this, and I am curious enough about the show. So, like, you know, it's possible if there is, like, enough want for it in the future, you know, I'd do something else Detective Conan related, like do the endings, or at some point maybe at least like check out a tiny bit of the show and see what it's like. Yeah, I'm not sure, but regardless, we're gonna jump into this. I can't wait, so let's jump right into it with opening 51. Here we go. Ooh, starting with a manga panel. Whoa, they're leaning into like manga panels. That's great. The song's great. Whoa, that's awesome. Oh my god. Oh, this is fucking incredible. No, yeah, this is a standout. It's like a JoJo opening. Oh, hell yeah! It's a good dance in it. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cool. Good use of 3D models as well. Cool. I like that. It flips around and you can see his back. Such a simple thing. It looks like a clip from a video game though, like a Detective Conan game. Oh, the guitar. Hell yeah. Wow, top tier. That was really, really good. What a brilliant way to start this video. That's one of my favorite ones of the entire series. That was immediately amazing. The song was incredible, like genuinely so good. And what makes me excited is that like that song was by Wands, and I know we have at least one more Wands song in this video. So I can't wait to see the other song that they do. But that one was so good, and the concept was just great. I mean, you lean into the manga look. You have, yeah, you focus on some of the manga panels, and you have him dancing on top of the manga panels, and it's also great. Like, you don't need to use any clips from the show. They didn't do that. You don't even need to really animate that much. Like, it may have been a cheap opening to make overall, you know, but that's the thing. You can make really great stuff without spending much money. I think. I mean, I did like. It still was really well edited, so maybe that money just went into the editing rather than into the animation. But it feels like, and I mean, the 3D animation was well done. So, but like, I just feel like, I feel like, you know, they didn't have to like animate a bunch of like new scenes for everything, like do a bunch of 2D animation. They kind of just had to do like one solid dance animation, and then they can have it just panning over manga panels. But it, like, that's the thing, good editing can really elevate that stuff, and it was brilliantly edited. It had a great song. That was great. Really, really great. One of the best ones so far. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is opening number 52. It's called All at Once, or the band, I think, is All at Once, Just Believe You. Here we go. Okay, yeah, starting with clips. They do this often to like recap us. And now we're back to the more traditional openings, I think, which is fine. Oh, looks sad though. He doesn't look happy about what happened. Getting texts. These two. Hey, my favorite character. Hey, that twin pigtails girl. This is cool. I like this. I like just showing off the pairs. And where's his girlfriend? Is that who he's looking for? Trying to find her. Oh, yep, here we go. Aww. Cute song. Yes, embrace. Embrace. Aww. Showing it in the shadows. Is it gonna show the real thing? No, is this the yeah, this is the end shot. That's cute. That was a cute one. I liked that one. That was just very nice, you know. I liked showing all the pairs of characters. That was really nice. And I'm glad to see this girl again. I mean, we saw her in one of the openings at some point, and I pointed her out because I was like, I like her design, and then I said like, but I bet you she's just like a one-off character that's not really not maybe just a background character or whatever. And I think someone in the comments said like, she's not a background character, she is actually an important character, or at least she has a role in the series. And that's good to know, because yeah, I always liked her design. I like her expression here. That seems like the sort of character that I'd like. Like, who knows, maybe she'd overtake my favorite character. The thing is, I haven't seen the show, so like this girl probably like might not be my favorite character, but I just like, she just has always vibed with me. And also what people have described as what her character is seems like my type of character. But yeah, I liked seeing all of these. But I mean, also realistically, I tend to really like the cute female leads of series. So I think it's also very possible that this girl would be my favorite character if we watch the show. Because if the female lead is like a very sweet girl, then I tend to fall for them. Yeah. Anyway, good opening, a lot of fun. Let's move on to the next one. This is a Mai Karaki opening. It's called Start From Zero. Let's jump into it. Okay. Yeah, Mai Karaki's got a good vibe for these openings. They're really just showing this though. I bet you this is the... I think there's an alternate version of this one that has different visuals. This might be the lazy one. Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty lazy one visuals wise, so. Aww. It's a pretty good song. I'm excited to see the alternate version. I think there is an alternate version, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the visuals would be. Okay, so we're not going to spend too much time discussing that one because there is an alternate version, which it specifically says new version. And then there's actually also a finale version. So there's 3 versions of this opening. So we're not going to spend too much time on this one. That first one kind of just let me focus on the song. It was a good song. It's fun. I now can't wait to see like what sort of visuals you can put to that. So let's just jump right into those visuals. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, cool. That was kind of smooth animation. Wow, it's like a psychedelic opening. Nice. I feel like we haven't seen these kids in a while. Cute. Yeah, I like this. Very simple and it's using a lot of like PNGs, but it's really nice. Again, like doesn't seem too expensive to make. And yet good editing can make it stand out. Like, I love the motion in this, even though it's reused animation. Yeah, it's really good. Awesome. Great, really good. Like that's the thing. That's exactly what I was talking about, where you can have a great opening without doing a lot of new animation. That was a lot of reused animation, and yet that's not a criticism of it, because for them to be able to reuse animation but make it feel new, that's really impressive. That's great. So I think that's a great opening. And it had such a great sense of movement, especially like halfway through. I mean, it was like constant momentum throughout the entire opening. And I thought that was really great. That was a lot of fun. So now I want to see what this version finale Well, look, it's in French. Version finale de l'opening with 53. I can't speak French, but I'm imagining that's just final version. So we're jumping into the final version of the OP. Here we go. Cool. I like showing it in the reflection of the badge. It really is interesting seeing like 3 different versions of an OP with the same song. I mean, I guess you have like Hunter x Hunter does that and stuff. This one seems more traditional. In a good way though. Hell yeah, that's a cool scene. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Sick. Oh my gosh. This is cool. Like, there's a lot of like chase scenes in this, and it's really fun. Yeah, kick that soccer ball. Oh my god, what the fuck? Whoa, that was cool. Oh, cute. Oh, what a cute ending shot. Really fun that I got to experience 3 different openings with the same song, so that I can see like what's the potential of this song, like, and what are the different ways you can approach it. We kind of got a perfect illustration of the different ways that the show's approached it in this show. So the first one was like, you know, completely lazy. It's barely an opening. It's just like music over some lazy shots, right? The second one was like, here's if we don't want to here's if we can want to reuse animation and don't actually like make an entirely new animation for it, but we can do some cool edits for it. And then this one is like, here's us properly doing an OP, like making animation for each of the scenes or whatever, and giving it a solid foundation, a solid theme all the way through. And you know, the like second and third ones were both really, really good. I really enjoyed all of them, and it, you know, made me appreciate the song more hearing it that many times as well. And I liked that concept for the final shots of like, I know it's got all the compression here, but ignore that. It's got like them cuddling up here and her like falling asleep on you know, leaning against him, and then it shows he's turned back and she's still leaning against him, and he's just, you know, like overwhelmed now, you know, he's so much smaller, but it's just, it's so, that's just such a cute concept. I really like it. So yeah, very nice. Who's this guy? Like, you know, it shows these 2 in the same shot now. Are they together? Did my favorite character get a boyfriend? All right. Let's move on to the next one. This is opening 54, and guess what? It's by Wands. That's awesome, because I really liked that other Wands opening that we saw today. So let's see this Wands opening. Here we go. Oh yeah, Wands are so good. This is already great. Man, yeah, this band is so good. And I feel like it fits Conan's vibe. Oh. Oh, it's pretty sad. Oh, this is so cute. I like the ones that focus on their relationship though, so cute. Very cute one. I liked that. And yeah, it focused on their relationship, which I always enjoy when they do that. Because I just think their relationship is cute. And yeah, Wands is such a great band for this series. I wonder, how many have Wands done before this? Did I... Oops. I think 51 was the first one that they did. Yeah, 51 was the first one that they did, and then, as far as I can see at least, and then they've been used 3 times since then. So, like, clearly that they were liked. They were well liked, because if they've been asked back that many times already. Yeah, really, really great. And I can see why. Like, their music is so good for this. And yeah, just cute visuals, fun. I liked it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Ooh. Okay. This is strange so far. feels like it might be reused animation over a landscape. Oh, that's a cool visual. I like that. It's a pretty cool song. Ooh, this part of the song's cool. Damn. Yeah, this part of the song's really cool. Oh, I kind of like that visual. Yeah, this is a cool song. I don't know what to feel about that one, honestly. I liked the song. The visuals were strange because I couldn't tell how much of it was reused animation or how much of it was new animation. I think there was like new animation in there, but the like framing of having it on top of the buildings in the background was kind of a little bit distracting. Like, I think that would have been cool for a little bit of the OP, but for that to be the entire OP was a little bit distracting. Made it kind of hard to like see the visuals that it's trying to get us to see. So yeah, I don't know. Like it's a cool idea that I don't think quite worked out in execution. But the music was really cool. There was a certain part of the song that like did a bit of a breakdown, and then from that point on the song was pretty awesome. So yeah, I liked that. Cool. All right, let's move on to, oh, there's a different version of this OP. All right, well, let's see it with slightly different visuals then. Okay, so far this one's cooler. Wild police story. Interesting. Oh, cool. Cool shot. Yeah, I like this one more. This is good. Whoa. Aww. Kick that soccer ball. Yeah, this part of the song's so cool. And I like having the lyrics pop up like that. She's got so much more of a sad face on lately. Wonder if this is a rough arc for her. Cool. I like the art style switch to the manga style. Good, cool. That's nice. Yeah, so it seems like sometimes they'll have a placeholder opening, and then there's like a real opening. And so I'm glad that this list has the placeholder opening and the real opening. You know, I mean, it would be fine also if it just had the real opening, but like, you know, it's kind of interesting to see like what they have originally and then what they gain. But yeah, that was nice. I liked the visuals. I liked the song. Not much to say about it, honestly, but it's solid. So next one is Maki Ogaru song Sparkle, opening 56. Here we go. Ooh, I like how that one also started like comic style. And like slowly fading into the anime style was cool. Oh, this song's strange. It's a very strange song. You can barely hear the singing. I just have to get used to it, but I think I like it. Oh, is that him as an actual kid? Oh, the visuals here are pretty cool. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I like that. Cool, man. Interesting group of characters they selected for this. They might be the main ones of this arc. That was cool. I liked that. That was fun. That was a fun song. Took me a little bit to like figure out what the vibe of the song was, and then once I did, I enjoyed it quite a lot. The visuals were great. It's hard to describe like what was particularly good about the visuals, but sometimes when they're just like very effectively done, like I can't even tell you why it's well done, because like it's like the classic thing of like with certain jobs, like let's say like a sound designer. If you're a good sound designer, like the best sound designer is someone who you're not even gonna notice their work. Like if they do their job perfectly, you will not notice. If they do their job poorly, you'll notice. And so like this is a similar type of thing where I feel like the job of this OP was done like subtly well. There's just, like, it's something about, I know I keep mentioning this specifically, but something about the motion of this OP where it's like for example, in this shot here, like see the way that like that the like two elements of this shot like zoom in from each side, and then it like makes the shot feel very dynamic. And it kind of does that with a lot of these shots where it has like 2 different elements coming together, and it makes it's not like just a 2D image. It's like several images on top of each other. It adds so much more depth to the OP, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, I mean, these openings, like, it feels like they're just getting better and better editors on them. And so here's something exciting now. We are now in modern enough, we're on the last 3 openings, it's modern enough that we are now up to the point where these openings were posted on YouTube. That's how modern we're at now. Where like I'm pretty sure all the previous openings were like, they were really hard to find. That's why I was kind of struggling at the start. And then someone commented showing me that this French Twitter thread that had all the openings in it, or at least most of them. But now these last 3 openings were all officially posted to their YouTube channel, which, thank goodness for that. Like, I hate when studios don't post their OPs to YouTube. I think it's like really stupid. Like, why aren't you doing that? Because it's like good advertising for your show. It can go viral on its own, and then people might watch the show. I've watched a show or 2 before in my life just because of the OP, or the OP is at the very least like showed me of its existence, and then I've gone through it. Or, I mean, this is like a small percentage of your audience, but like, you could be like me, a reaction YouTuber who does OP reaction videos, and then people tell them to watch the show because of that. That only happens because I watch your OPs, you know? That happened with One Piece, and who knows, maybe at some point it'll happen with Detective Conan, where I'm gonna be convinced to watch this show, and it's going to be because of these videos that I've been doing. So yeah, moral of the story is, studios, stop being stingy, put your fucking OPs on YouTube, and if your OPs aren't on YouTube, don't copyright strike the ones that go up on YouTube, because otherwise people have no ways to watch them. Anyway, okay, let's jump into opening whatever we're up to, 57 or whatever. But this one's another Wands song, so I'm really excited. Here we go. Oh, I like the visuals. Like, I mean, the art style is nice. It just looks like the animations had an upgrade to me. But I'm also watching a higher quality video because it's official. But look at that lighting. Time is money. Yeah, I mean, the art style just looks smoother to me. Yay! Yes, and she was kind of sassy there. I like that. Ooh, great chorus. Wow, hang on, is that real footage in the background? It is. They're using real footage. That's kind of cool. Oh, this is a cool OP. Wow. Wow, this is dope. Holy shit. Whoa. Damn, man. Wow, that was top tier. That was so good. I loved that one. I mean, it looked great. Like the idea, like, okay, so I've seen OPs before that like fuse real footage with animated footage, and like it can work on varying different level. Like sometimes it really works, sometimes it really doesn't. This is one of the best applications of that I've ever seen. This really worked for me. I didn't realize it for half the OP, which maybe is pretty stupid. Like, I mean, it is very stupid when I was like looking at this, but like the reason I the reason I didn't notice it is because I was distracted at this time from like looking at the actual art style of Conan himself, and like the way that the lighting was hitting him and stuff. So I wasn't looking at the backgrounds at all. And so it wasn't until like, where was it? It was like one of these shots, yeah, where like I see, oh, that's an actual car, an actual person in the background. That's when I started to realize that they were just using actual footage. But great, like honestly, they kind of blended the animation with it seamlessly. Like, look at this, the way there's like a harsh light in the background, and so they have the harsh light like going onto him, and he's like squinting at it and stuff, is really, really well done. Like, look at that. That's so well done. So it just like they blend the animation extremely smoothly. And here, like, there's this harsh light, so he's like silhouetted against it, like just beautifully done, so it looks seamless. And then there was that scene where he's like going through the road like this, and like fucking awesome, like really well done. I'm phenomenally impressed with the way this one was done. And it was a great song. I think, like, as soon as it hit the chorus, I went, oh, this song's dope. So ones, I mean, they're 3 for 3 on their OPs. That was amazing. Really good. Oh, I'm giddy about that one. That's so good. We're hitting so many good ones lately. I hope they keep this up. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is the second last OP we're doing. This one is Unraveling Love, I guess. Opening Maikaraki. Oh, it's a Maikaraki one. Nice. All right, here we go. I wonder if this normally has him talking over it. Him introducing Detective Conan. Okay. It's interesting watching this one back to back with the previous one, where this one feels more traditional and the last one felt more new style Conan. I do honestly like a good walk cycle in OPs. Yay, my fave character. Oh, I like the singing. Yeah, and the way that each of them fade in with the note, it's great. I like the way this one is synced with the visuals, it's nice. She's so cute. And the upgraded animation does wonders for her. It's focusing a lot on her in this one, which I'm not complaining about. Nice. That one was very nice. That one was very cute, very sweet. Yeah, I think it's very interesting to see like the different styles that they take. I wonder if they do this consciously, where they're like, we should do one that's more like a classic Conan OP, or if they're like, you know, or if they really just like choose, like they just make the OP each time individually without thinking about previous ones, and then like just fit it to the song or whatever they do. I don't know if they, I mean, this one feels like they definitely fit it to the song, because this one was very synced up to the song. But yeah, I mean, like, just a very cute opening, very enjoyable. I liked the focus on the main girl. I mean, yeah, the second half of the OP was like purely visuals of her. As soon as it hit the chorus, it was like purely visuals of her, but very cute. I enjoyed it a lot. I think that was a very adorable opening. All right, it is time for the last opening. Now, this one was posted to their YouTube channel 3 months ago, so this is like as modern as we can get for these openings, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm excited to see like it played on its own. What's the most modern version of Detective Conan we could possibly have? Let's see. Let's jump into it. Here we go. Okay. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh, I love the song. Oh, this is a really good OP. Oh, this song's brilliant. Oh, wow. Look at that animation. Even that walk animation was great. Is this even Detective Conan? Yeah, there we go. Finally, we see them. This song is so good. Awesome. I'm very impressed. That was so good that Rainy is the person who did that. I wanna look up Rainy on Spotify, because I really liked that song, and like, just they sounded like my vibe, honestly. Like, I just as a song definitely sounded like my vibe. So I'm going to need to figure out who, like, which, if Rainy is on Spotify, and if I can get that song or get songs similar. But yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Pretty solid visuals. There was some, oh god, it played on its own again. like really great animation to it. I mean, there was one bit that was like, here, this bit here where this guy's walking. Even that walk animation that he had, like, there was just like a swaying of his body that had a lot of personality to it. Like, it's such a simple thing, but like, that's why I say that I don't mind walk cycles in openings, because I think you can show a lot of personality with them. And that one, like, I feel like I got a lot of personality out of that guy just from seeing him walking for 1 second. So, very nice. That was a really enjoyable opening. I liked that a lot. So yeah, that's, I mean, great one to end it on, honestly. That was, Detective Conan openings, all the way up to, what is that, 59 or whatever. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for these opening videos. It's crazy that we're at the end of this, it seems like now. Now there might have been some stuff that I missed that's kind of like adjacent to some of this stuff. So if I did, I apologize for that. But I might, you know, in the future, I'm not going to rule out me doing more Detective Conan related stuff. And as I said, make sure to support this video and let me know if you want more stuff in a similar vein. Because, you know, I'm often looking to see what kinds of videos that I can do, and I really enjoy doing these videos. Also, you know, I'm running a YouTube channel, like, what the stuff that gets in the audiences is kind of what I want to be leaning towards. So, you know, if there was a big enough audience for it, like, I could do kind of anything. But yeah, make sure to let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. Make sure to go to my Patreon account for full-length reactions, early access, and exclusive videos. Go to my Gen Watches One Piece channel if you like One Piece. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.